Okay, I think I am now on air. So hello, everybody. Just wait for the last couple of people. Jack and James, hopefully you've moved seat back to your seating plan. Technology is a wonderful thing. I can see exactly where you're sitting. So please make sure you're sitting in the correct place. Make sure that you have the work done today. Let me show you what I'd like you to do. So let me share with you the window I am looking for. Where is it? It's this one. So let me try and do this. Is that working? There we go. Let me share this. Let me walk you through the different tasks I would like you to do. Okay, so first up, if you haven't managed to finish off your letter yet, could you please finish that and have it printed? A couple of people I saw yesterday said that they lost their original letter. Go to your documents and do a search for DOC, and it'll show every single Word document you've ever done. It might be hidden away somewhere in one of the system downloads folder. So just see if you can see it. It must be somewhere. So try and find it, please. If not, then you still got to attempt it. Try and get that done today. So once you've done that, make sure it's printed. Use the lesson 6 success criteria from the VLE to guide you for that one. Once you have done that, what I'd like you to do is I would like you to answer me this exam question. So write this in your book underneath. One of the key things I want to make sure of is on here where it says describe. So the describe bit there and the describe bit, or the explain bit here. That means it's not bullet pointed. That means it's not a it means it's not a really short answer. It means it's a full descriptive answer. Once you've done that, and some of you may have done that already, then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to create an informative flyer. And I want you to imagine this is going to be given to every new business that opens up in Trowbridge. This is something that Trowbridge Council are trying to do to encourage more people to be cyber aware and aware of cybercrime. So what I would like you to do is produce an A5 informative flyer, which is going to tell them what the 2 biggest threats to a small business might be in terms of online security. You might think that SQL injection probably isn't a massive threat, but you might think that something like viruses or phishing or malware might be. So a bit of information about what they are and how they could avoid them. What different ways are there to stop them being affected by this sort of thing? The success criteria is on here. You've been emailed this PowerPoint, so you can see it. And finally, what I would like you to do is if you manage to finish everything, then just make sure you're aware of the key terms. Make sure you're well rehearsed. You'll be able to define each of them. You know what each of them means. You know how each of them link together. You know what sort of preventions could go in place for each one of the threats. So, for example, you know SQL injection or SQL injection. You know that you need penetration testing to make sure that that impacts it and that stops it from happening. So you need to be well aware of all of the different threats and all of the different preventions. And for the highest marks, you need to be aware of how they link together. Okay, so that is the task I would like you to do. I'm going to be watching over AB Tutor. If you've got any questions, please email me. And that's it. I shall see you on Monday's lesson.